What's up, you guys? So, boy, so I'm trying, right? Your favorite brain dead YouTuber. And before we do anything, look at this right now, okay? Tell me this isn't fire. Look at this Melania shirt, or Melania, or however the hell you're supposed to spell her name. I got this at a Japan store, or a store in Japan, rather. And apparently, I have some Elden Ring shit. It's actually pretty fire. I'll see if I put the name up, whatever, or if I can remember where it was, find a picture. But honestly, I got another shirt from it. Bought a short sleeve Ronnie shirt. I think your name is like the witch, but whatever, right? This is a fire fit, right? I'll be test driving some fits in the next couple of videos. All right, just be prepared. But clearly, like the video says, right? I just went to Japan and I fucking loved it, okay? Me and my girlfriend went. It was one of the best trips of my life, hands down. And it got me really thinking, right? I have been blessed, thank God, and thanks to a lot of circumstances, to be able to travel a pretty decent amount throughout my life, right? And I filmed during Japan a little bit of like tips, tricks, or more just things that, traveling instills upon you, and it really does make you a better human, in my opinion. Do I think that people that travel more than people that don't travel are better humans? No, that's not what I mean. But what I do mean is it opens your mind up to a lot of scenarios and a lot of possibilities that you just didn't really know was possible, right? So hear me blabber a couple more minutes, right? I'll show you some clips in Japan and we'll kind of guide you through this JoJo bizarre crazy ass adventure that we went on, because it was kind of wild, right? But anyway, here are 3 things that I think that traveling instills upon you and really does help you in your life and in the long run. All right, let's get into it. What's up, you guys? Your boy Storm Trying, and guess where we are? Pan the camera. We're in Japan. I don't know if this looks, or you can see any of this shit at all, because we're kind of flying by the, what is it? We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants. That's the thing, that's the idiom right there. Before we start off, right, I want to tell you one thing. A lot of people in the comments most likely will immediately say, oh, but I have no money to travel. Oh, but I'm broke. Oh, etc., 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 right? The point here is I worked in the travel industry for, what is that, 2 years? 2 years, no? I can say that? 2.5 years? I worked in the travel industry for 2.5 years, and you'd be surprised by how many people travel with like a couple $100s, right? I know, it doesn't have to be a couple hundred, it can be a couple dozen, all right? If you live in bumfuck nowhere in the middle of Florida, right? You don't have to go to Disney, right? Everyone wants to go to Disney or Universal or Orlando or whatever the hell. Go somewhere else. Go to Jupiter Beach. It's actually a pretty nice beach, by the way. You can probably get there with a full tank of gas, maybe 2 of them. So it'll cost you, what, $150? Anyway, the point is, you can travel a lot, you can travel a little, but the point is, try to get out of your house by yourself with your partner or whoever. Traveling clearly makes you come out of your comfort zone. So what does that mean? Clearly right now we're in a different continent. So whenever you're out of your comfort zone, most likely you're gonna have to do shit that you're not accustomed to. Exhibit A, you might have to walk 15,000 steps a day. Your dogs are gonna be barking. You're gonna be suffering, right? You're most likely gonna have to buy some new shoes, because if not, you're gonna be fucked and your feet are gonna be calloused as hell. Exhibit number 2. I dare you to go right now and walk into a 7-Eleven in another country where you don't speak the language and just try to buy something as simple as eye drops. Most likely it'll become very, very complicated. And why is it that getting out of our comfort zone most likely will lead to at least an experience? Not necessarily a good one, but an experience. Because whenever you stay home, you chill, you eat your chips, you eat your pizza, and you do the same thing over and over and over and over, time basically just starts passing quick. When you do something different, your brain will 100% be like, what the fuck is going on? Because you're actually trying to do new stuff. Surprise, surprise. So I promise you that if you do something like traveling to Jupiter, Florida, or to Tokyo, Japan, you 100% will have most likely fond memories, and your brain will be shocked, and you most likely will be happy about it. At least for a little bit. When you go back, you're most likely going to be depressed. And now, number 2, which in my opinion is actually the most important one, is you're gonna have perspective, okay? Now, if you don't live in the States or Canada or wherever, right? This might not ring as true for you, but if you live in a first world country, in a developed country, and you come to a place that most likely has different customs, habits, and just completely different routines, you will 100% be shocked at how they live. I'll give you an example. When I was a lot younger, I had the privilege of going to India. I went to New Delhi, Jaipur, and I don't remember where else. I must have been anywhere from like 12 to 14 or whatever. I had only lived in the States until then, and I vividly remember hopping in and going to New Delhi and taking a train and being absolutely, I don't want to use the word appalled to offend anyone, but absolutely fucking flabbergasted at how people live there. I remember walking kilometers and kilometers trying to just find a cold, not a warm, a cold Coca-Cola, and it was an absolutely insane experience. That type of stuff will absolutely change your perspective. It'll 100% give you a point of comparison as to how you live, right? Working in the travel industry, I don't even remember how many people would come up to me and complain about living in Denver or Ohio or Wyoming or whatever. They would say some stupid shit about taxes, about the roads, about traffic, right? And then you have people in India, you have people in Mexico, you have people in Colombia that barely have anything to eat, drink, whatever, right? Point is, once you travel to other places, you actually realize how good you have it, or maybe how good you don't have it back home. And I'm not saying this from an imperialistic white person's point of view, right? The point here is that when you travel and you go around the world, you're gonna have perspective on what you have and what you don't have. And if you stay in the same place always without moving, you're not gonna grow roots because you're not a tree, but you will grow tired of what you have in your life, most likely. Anyway, I have to go because me and my girlfriend have to go to Kyoto. I keep forgetting the city's name. We're gonna go take the bullet train right now, and I'll show you some footage of what this looks like right now. All right, I'm gonna piece these videos together little by little because honestly, I don't know how the timeline is looking. I need to storyboard this shit, but point is, we're in Japan, we're having a good time, and the weather is beautiful, the people are nice, and the most important thing, they're very respectful. So, peace.
Now I'm rapping every single day. Great man, smoking on the green ganja. Hey, Sean, I hit you with the spin move.